Hi, Jen here from Jen Michelle Coaching, and today I want to talk about, are you creating from the past? For those of you new to my channel, I would love to invite you to subscribe. I release a video weekly. So creating from the past is a very common thing when we're holding a lot of fear or limitations that don't align with what we desire. So when we kind of look at the subconscious, this means we're looking at the memory bank, right? We're looking at the belief systems that have been instilled, the programs that have been running, the experiences we've had, information we've been given, all of those sorts of things, right? So if those experiences and belief systems and storylines are very negative, and we are looking to that to judge the present moment or our future, then we are most likely to bring the past into the present moment, to bring the past into the future and create from it. And so we want to be aware of when we are looking to the past to influence the present moment. And this could be something like, this always happens to me. He's going to do what so-and-so did to me. I'm not going to get the job because I didn't get it last time when I wanted it really bad. All of these sorts of things. And so we start to be able to discern if the information we're operating under is old or if it's like something new, maybe a thought we've never had before, intuition, a steadiness, a possibility that we hadn't considered. This is kind of how we begin to gauge what we're operating under. And if we're operating from the fears of the memory bank, of the subconscious mind, or what I like to call the inner child, what she's scared of, we are going to loop and be very limited in creating something just expansive and new. Number 2, you see your own negative beliefs and negative bias showing up in real time. So if you're on a date, this comes up a lot with clients that are dating. You're sitting across from him. You're very attracted to him. You start to notice insecurity creep in, a self-consciousness, a headiness. But you may even see it, or you may not. So I invite you in either place that you may be in. But sometimes if you do see it creeping in, you don't know what to do about it. And so this is an opportunity to start to redirect it in the moment, because once we start breaking up the pattern, we're becoming conscious to it, which means it has less power over us rather. So we begin to say, oh, wait, like I see where I'm coming from on this. Let me make that adjustment. Let me take a breath. Let me ground my feet or relax my hands on my body and bring some awareness back into the room. Let me remember that I'm just interacting with another human. Let me make sure I'm not making him a 10 and me a 2, but I'm holding space for myself and I'm respecting him and I'm open to him, but I'm not fearing him, right? Or I'm not asking permission from him to be enough or to be worthy or to be deserving of love. And so you kind of catch these things playing out in real time. And while you may not feel perfect and relaxed and in flow, you're still catching the pattern and you're breaking it up so it's no longer running you. This is one of the biggest mistakes I see with women, is where it's like, oh, but I'm not in flow or I'm not doing it perfectly. Don't let perfectionism be something that stops you from showing up in real time, because breaking up the pattern in real time in just the most simple ways is very powerful, because you're no longer feeding it and you're halting it to open up to something new. And so there's a real strength and opening that occurs within this. Number 3, you're opening up to superconsciousness, whether that be God, source, universe, intuition, new insights. I touched upon this in the first point that I made, but it's like your intuition is where it's like, that's a new possibility. I never thought about that before. Or all of a sudden you just have this feeling of ease wash over you, even if it's temporary. It's like, wow, that was really relaxing, or that was really grounding. How can I get more of that? And you just start to notice. I've had clients make some of their biggest decisions and some of their biggest knowings enter when just tending to themselves or when out in nature, One client decided to get a divorce that she had been contemplating on when she was in a toxic relationship, when she was in a canoe, right? In her favorite spot, just paddling. It just was like, you've got this. Like, new opportunities are awaiting you. Like, yes. And when she was in her head and in the fear, she couldn't reach that point. And so the way we influence new belief systems and new possibilities for ourselves, it's really about that turning inward and tending to ourselves differently and getting out in nature, getting around that expansive energy, that openness, that possibility, and that remembrance of who we truly are, so we can invite in new insights and new possibilities and get out of the memory bank and all the things that happened before and begin to create something new for ourselves. So even if it's just something as simple as taking a nature walk, taking a bath, meditating, getting together with a friend that is supportive and nourishing to your system, making a healthy meal and putting your cell phone away and sitting there and enjoying it and noticing the textures and flavors. These are all ways we start to invite something new in and break up patterns of being stuck in our head and feeding the pain and the fears of previous experiences. So I would love to hear how this video supports you if you tend to find that you get stuck in limitations and then have a painful response to that. Please share in the comments. For those of you interested, I am going to be running my group again. I have the wait list up and a special gift for those of you that sign up on the wait list that enroll in the program. So please check out the details below and don't hesitate to email me at jen@jenmichellecoaching to get any questions or inquiries answered. Sending you love. Talk soon.